Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl Elishi Cynthia. So if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to our channel. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell to get notification whenever I post new videos. So guys, in today's video, it's a get ready with me video on how I got myself glammed up for my birthday shoot. So guys, if this is what you're interested in, stay tuned. So guys, starting off, I cleansed my face already with my micellar water cleanser, and I went on with my snail serum, and I'm using that to apply all over my face. Guys, apply enough quantity. This will help your face stay hydrated. So the face needs to be fed, and this is one of the food that it takes. So in this container is my snail moisturizer. When I bought the moisturizer, the stuff was pouring away, so I had to transfer it into this cup so that it stops pouring. But yet it was still pouring. I had to use waterproof to cover. So guys, I applied that generously on my face, massaged it in and made sure it sinks into my skin before going over with my primer. So guys, one secret about skin prep is when you are applying your skin prep, just make sure before you apply any other products, make sure that the first one you applied has sinked into the skin. At least just massage it into the skin, let it dry up before going over with the next one. You can buy hand fan and do that. As I was recording, the fan was directly facing me while I was prepping my skin. So going over to prime my face, I'm using my Younger Beauty Stay Matte Primer, and I apply that on all over my face apart from my under eye. So guys, when priming your face, you can prime every other place except from your under eye. If you prime your under eye, that place will be so dry that normally the under eye creases, so it needs all the hydration that it needs. You just give it all the hydration it can get, and primer alters that. So going over my foundation, I'll be using my V Beauty foundation in the shade Kenya and Ghana. So guys, I have a review on this particular foundation. Sylvia Mac and V Beauty foundation, I think for dark shade, V Beauty they are really good with their dark shades. Like the undertones are really good for Africans like Nigerians. They have the correct undertones for Nigeria, whereas Sylvia Mac has all the beautiful shades for fair people. Just any fair person, you can get their shade with Sylvia Mac. So going over, I went on with my Ghana to apply on my contour area. I went on to contour direct from the foundation up to so I'm applying the darker shade. I think is that Ghana that is darker. Yes, Ghana is darker than Kenya, so I'm using that to contour at the same time as I am applying foundation all over the skin. The baby girl has to be fast so that we'll finish on time and get our shoot done before we lose the daylight. So guys, I went on with the Kenya. I applied that on the highlighted area and blend everything in together seamlessly. So that's me blending it in. So guys, we have a birthday giveaway for all of you guys. So our birthday was on the 31st of December last year. Yay, your baby girl is +1. So I'll be doing a birthday giveaway here, and this is how our giveaway is going to work. So let's share this video. Once we share our video and we'll get our subscribers to 500 subscribers, we'll announce a winner. We're going to be giving out 10k to the lucky winner. So how you do is just repost this video and let's get ourselves to 500 subscribers. Once we get to 500 subscribers, the winner of the giveaway will be announced. So guys, I actually used my Bicham Ageless lip palette. Like you guys all know, if you've been in my channel, you know that we normally use our red shade for dark skin to contour our under eye. So going over with our highlights, I used my ZK concealer and my Nuban concealer in the 043. That's the concealer for Nuban. And then ZK nude. I mixed the two shades together to get my highlight shade. So guys, whenever you're working on a dark skin, don't be too fast to jump to the lighter shade. Like, if you're choosing a highlight color, just choose a color a bit lighter than the person's skin. When you jump like 2 to 3 shades lighter, it will make the person's face look harsh. You will lose the melanin. So I'll be going over with this my Nuella palette, and I'll be using that shade you saw there to set my under eye first before going over my setting powder. So guys, that is my normal routine. I normally set with my compact powder, with my palette powder before setting with my setting powder, and that's me setting. So guys, this video was meant to be a chit chat video. If you can see, I was talking while I was doing the video, but the noise in the background was too much. I had to just do voiceover. So going over with that brown shade from that palette, I'll be contouring. I'll be setting my contour areas, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and all over the I'll just set that. Just to watch as I do that. So guys, like I said, let's share this video on our social media platform. Invite people to come and subscribe. Let's do this. I know we can do this. We can do this. So once we hit 500 subscribers, guys, we be announcing our lucky winner for the giveaway, guys. So that's me setting. See how pointing that nose is already. So going over with my big powder brush, I am contouring my forehead, my chin, under my chin, how we do it now. Then I'll be using my skin color powder to set all over my face, apart from the contoured and highlighted areas, guys. So guys, when working on the face, make sure to use at least 3 shades of powder for you to be able to get your skin color. The highlights area is a skin lighter than your shade, whereas the contour is darker than your shade. Then you use your normal shade to powder the rest of the face. Now I'm using my Sylvia MAC eyeshadow in that shade that I showed you. It is my go-to blush. Like guys, if you can see that palette, it's almost exhausted. I use it for virtually all skin color. So depending on the person's skin color, that is how you choose the amount, the quantity to use. So as a dark person, I use more quantity. If it's a light person, just a little goes a long way. So going over to set with my mirror setting powder in the shade cinnamon, I use that to set my highlighted area. So guys, I'll advise, whenever you're working on any skin, especially dark skin, as when it comes to this setting part, do not use a setting powder that is white. If you use a setting powder that is white, you're going to lose the person's melanin skin. Just get a setting powder that is a kind of that has that yellow undertone, like that has that there is we have different shades of setting powder. Don't go and get the lighter ones. Get the one that you can use for a dark skin, so that you can still retain your melanin skin. It's very, very important whenever you're working on a dark skin client. You get, so you see how skinny this my makeup is looking, guys. You see how in it as seen. Oh my god, I'm just feeling myself. So I'm actually reversing my contour. So when doing this, don't pack too much setting powder. When you apply, you kind of blend it out immediately, because if you don't, guys, when you're going to come back to set all over your face, you're going to see hell, all in the name of blending it out. So I'll be using that setting powder at down my mouth area just to control smile line. Do I even have smile line? I don't know. I had to do that. So I'll be going over with my I'll be going over with my benign white clown from my eyeshadow. I'll be applying that on my lid, and I'll try and blend it very well. So guys, someone asked me what transition meant, how he or she will know what transition is. So I actually explained this here, so listen to the explanation. So guys, still about to start for the eyeshadow. If you know me very well, you know I like transition with my powder first. So the transition is the color that will help you to move from one color to the other, and then it's your transition area is this area, here is your transition, this is your base, and this is your brow bone area. Okay, so let's transit with me. I will not open one of my eyes so that I can be able to know. So now I am transitioning with that powder shade, that brown powder shade. So guys, the colors that you use for your transition are warm colors. You don't use harsh colors. You can use any warm color like orange, brown, light, or any warm color at all. You can use that to transit. So you see that palette there, you see that orange, I can actually use it to transit any light color, any warm color. You can use it, and then when using that, make sure to blend in very well. Guys, if you don't have blending brush, go get one, a fluffy one at that. So guys, just now I'll be using that shade from that Severe Mag, the same one I use for my blush. That is what I'm using to transit, and that is me going in with the brown shade from the outer part and sweeping it into the inner corner of my eye. So for my base, I'll be using this shade from this V Beauty palette for my base, and this area is where you call your base. That's after the transition area, you get to your base. That's my main eyeshadow color. So I applied that and still went on to go on with my brown shade and blend it well. Guys, when blending, make sure you blend. There's no harsh line. Make sure there's no harsh line. Make sure you blend in very, very well. And this is me blending. Don't mind the movement of the camera. So I'll be lining my eye with my Beyond Beauty gel line, and I'm using that brush from my Nuban. No, is it Nuban? My Vikabe brush set. I'm using that from my Vikabe brush set to line my eye. So guys, just line it very well, be precise. Guys, I don't work with nails, but I was so marveled that I was able to work with these nails and not have issues. Yeah, I had issue when applying my lashes. I had to tell my girl to help me to place it because the nails was really long. So going over to apply my lower eye eyeshadow, I went on with that shade that I showed you guys now to line to apply shadow under the eye. And then going over to the inner part, I used the same shade I used for my base to apply at the under eye, that's close to the tear dots. Yeah, so as I'm applying that, I'm using a very fluffy brush. You don't use a hard brush. If you use hard brush, your client will tear up. So I did my brows and my lashes off camera, and going over to the lips, I'm using my one and only Bicham Edgeless lip palette. If you know me well, guys, you know that this is my go-to lip palette in this channel. So I'm using that brown to line my lips. After that, I'll be going over to blend it out, blend the lining out before lining before applying the nude shades that I use for my inner. So I went over with that orange to first of all blend out the brown, kind of transition to when you want to move from one color to another. It's also called transition. So please guys, don't mind the way the camera was just moving here and there. please, my leg was just touching the tripod and it was moving. So that's me applying that pink shade from that lip palette. Apply that onto my lips and blend, 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 blend. You can smack, just lined the inner part and blend with a fluffy brush. See how beautiful that lips is looking. See how my skin is skimming, guys. You see the skin match, guys. Skin match is the ultimate in makeup. Once you learn how to do, once you learn skin match in makeup, you've learned makeup. So see me applying that white color in the inner areas of this lip. So I love the outcome of this lip, but at the end of the day, it was as if the brown shade overshadowed it. The light shade was not now showing again. I said I would have used lip stain, but nevertheless, I still liked the effect. So now I am dusting off the excess powder that I used for baking. I'm using that to dust it off, dust, 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 dust. So guys, at this point, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you're wrong. Click the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell to get notification whenever I post new videos, and please help share this video so we'll get ourselves to 5,500 subscribers. I know we can actually get to 1,000, but let's start small first. Let's get to 500 subscribers and the winner of the giveaway will be announced. So that's me re-emphasizing my contour. So this I call this principle of re-emphasizing what you've done before. I went over to reapplying my contour because the when I was dusting off the certain part, it must have covered this. I went on to pronounce it again, same thing with my contour area. So guys, do that and let the face blend everything very, very well. Blend in very, very well. Blend, 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 and blend. So now I begin over with my Kiss Beauty to set all over my face. Set the face, and baby girl was feeling herself. So I went on to set it, and this actually helps the whole thing that you've applied to sink into your skin. So going over with my TM Essential Cheek Glaze in the shade Bomb, I'm applying that on my cheek, my forehead, and the bridge of my nose. And I'll be using my fluffy brush then to take the remnants on the beauty blender and apply on the area on my nose contour to make that place shiny a bit. You see me when I did that. So when applying this, just make sure you blend in very well. Don't go in with too much. That's me applying, taking off the remnants from the beauty blender and applying on that area where I contour. It helps the place glow too. The face has to be glowing. So blend in very well. Blend, blend, and blend. So going over to highlight my I'm using my Tehila highlight slash blush palette, and I'm using the highlighter there to highlight my cheek, the same place I applied my cheek glaze. And I need to glow. Baby girl has to glow now. So I'll be going over my small brush to apply that on the bridge of my nose and my brow bone. That's that place, that those areas are the areas that the beauty blender cannot go. So I need to use a precise brush. Now I am applying my Nubank glue. So guys, when applying your Nubank glue, just make sure you take a little glue goes a long way. As you can see, it is just scattering all over the place because it drops like crystals. Well, once you do that, just apply a little goes a long way with that Nubank glue. So that's me applying it on my brow bone. Those areas where I highlighted, those are the places I apply it, but little. Baby girl has to glow, guys. So going over to brush our under lower lashes, I went on with my FBH mascara and I am brushing that lower lash. I need to add volume to that. Whenever you're doing makeup, if you skip this, there's a difference. This particular step makes me, I don't like skipping it. I can never skip this particular step whenever I'm doing makeup. No matter what, I will never skip it because it has this effect that it gives. It changed the whole makeup game, guys. So see the baby girl, she's feeling herself. Of course, she's pretty, birthday girl. So guys, just I in fact, you guys should give me birthday gift too. Or the birthday gift I did from you guys is sharing this video. Make sure we get to 5,500 subscribers. Yeah, once that is done, our winner for the giveaway will be announced. So this is me applying my classic lip gloss and smack, and tadam, baby girl is ready. I must see this girl now. Giving asodogu keke. Who they check So guys, see you in my next video. Bye.